Shubor nakaslem jong unongsan Hima.
Marcuise and Marak Menteri Beripet ya katanat PHE Uloong ba katanat kalayale Katbala ban pentikna ban Pynpoi biang shaman laki tliu ying but onsala ban penad nadu na syai kasni habakran chikila patai kubor Marcuise and Marak Uloong ba ka Kham jingjar ban say ya ki pipe ki balas niu ha 101 area but kaniye ka jinglat ka ka ja namar ka jing pentre ya ka NHIDCL ya ka surok Henry na kaliang katanat kalayale Katbala ban thaulat ban Pynpoi bat kumba lais pa mitar katanat kala thep daki wei pat ki pipe shu uloong bangaso thu ba ki pat ba ki shemjing Henry na kaliang katanat ling ba ki officer kinong trei hilale Katbala ban trei hapadeng kamit kayong ban thep pipe thamai khnang ban la ban Pynpoi sha kinong shnong
First of all, I'd like to thank the press for having come to my office chamber for press briefing. It's about the recently happened water leakage in 101 area. This has happened actually, inside the NHIDCL constructed road, newly constructed road. And the leakage was well inside the new constructed NHIDCL road, and it was very difficult to excavate to the point where the pipe is laid. So therefore the department has no other option but to go for a alternative line, and department has gone for the alternative line around stretches of 300 meters. New line has been created, pipes have been laid, for which it has taken some time. I think 8 days altogether till today. It is 8 days today. So therefore, it has taken some time because new line has to be created, because the earlier line which was broken and water was leakage inside could not be repaired at all because of the NHIDCL work. This has happened, at the same time when PHE department is realigning the pipes because of the highway construction by NHIDCL. So fortunately, we have taken some NOCs and some permissions whichever was required for laying the pipes all alongside the road. Otherwise, it would have taken so long. So I understand people have suffered a lot. I would assure people that PHE department has taken a lots of pain. Whole night officers were camping there, doing the work. They have not slept well till last 1 week, and they have been doing the work. So now everything is restored, everything is completed, all the works are completed, and we are hoping to release the water gradually after some time from today evening. But full volume of water will be released by tomorrow.
So what has caused this leakage, this cracks?
The cause of the leakage, as I said, was because of the rod construction. The rod were constructed above the pipe laid, where pipe were laid, and that pipe could not be excavated because it is well inside the NHIDCL constructed rod. Probably while constructing the rod, they might have touched the pipes there, and because of which the pipe have broken.
So usually in any construction, they ensure a proper roadmap, ensuring that residents and citizens are not disrupted. Roadmap is properly planned out to ensure that citizens are not burdened by any of the ongoing work. However, here it has totally been the opposite, and people have been badly affected with.
Yes, as I have already mentioned earlier, that realignment of pipes were happening, and it was happening, alongside the construction of the roads. But then these portions were not completed, but they have gone ahead, and they have gone ahead and they have constructed. And this NHIDCL, is provoking most of the time in somewhere else some portion of the works. So our officers are on the job, and time and again they are meeting and they are clearing whatever doubts are there. So this portion was left and realignment was happening. So because of that, it has happened. It has caused some serious communication gap between the same NHIDCL. It has to be, NHIDCL should have taken strong measures, and they should have informed PHE department before laying all those constructed roads.
So what has NHIDCL also further assured that no such disruptions or any further damage like this would occur? What have they said following this incident?
This we are trying to request the government, from the government level, inquiry should be conducted and action should be taken as per the inquiry report.
From now onwards, detail.
That's what we will be requesting the government to constitute an inquiry, at the government level for inquiry, and act accordingly.
So you said that the full thing will be restored by tomorrow, sir?
Yes, we are hoping to restore fully tomorrow.
So you also mentioned you're not releasing the entire amount of the water. So what is the exact amount, sir? What is the full amount and what is the amount that you're releasing now?
Now we are releasing partially because the anchoring, we call it anchoring, in the band pipes, anchoring needs to be cured. So anchoring curing will take almost 12 hours. So therefore we cannot release full amount of water. We are releasing partially so that localities get some portion of water. Again, because we got a pressure, lots of pressure to release the water. So we have to release the water. So we were gradually increasing the volume. So in that process, it was affected. So it's a bend, you can see. So we have rectified this one also. It's already restored. So we are going to construct the anchoring like this, concrete anchoring, and for this concrete anchoring, for curing it takes almost 12 hours. So after that we will be able to release full volume of water. The new NHIDCL rod, you have seen? So leakage happen inside. They have constructed the rod on top of the pipes. So it was very difficult to detect once the leakage happens. So our officers have to search. So they found some waters coming out from this area. So it was not able to excavate from here. So totally we have to abandon this one and go for the new line. Okay. And that is the reason why we took some time. So now 300 stretches of pipelines have been created. That is totally new line. Avoiding this one, this is totally abandoned, and we have gone for the new line, around 300 meters of stretches.